everyone, we are in Touro today. It's a rural part of Galicia, farming shire, and we are today here because there is a huge project, an open cast copper mine project that is going to be devastating for the shire. I'm with Veronica. Veronica is part of the platform of the neighborhood, and she's going to tell us more about it.
Hello. Well, they want to open a huge open cast copper mine in this area. We already had one that closed about 30 years ago, and we are still suffering the consequences of the previous mine. The waters are polluted with heavy metals, and over the last 30 years we've been suffering all the consequences. Most of the rivers around the area are dead. There are no fish, no vegetation. So we are very worried, very scared of what might come. The new project, they're saying that they're going to solve all the problems we have by opening a bigger mine. But most of the neighborhood, most of the neighbors, we are against it because one, we already suffer one, and two, we don't want to live next to an open pit copper mine. By definition, an open pit mine is bad for your health. It's going to be dust with heavy pollutants. There's going to be blasting, rock blasting, lots of things we don't want. So basically, we don't want it because of the consequences for our health, and we don't want it because our land, our houses are going to lose value, because obviously they're going to be basically unsellable. You know, you won't be able to sell a house next to an open pit copper mine. Nobody will want to come and buy your house and live next to it. And then they're trying to sell it to us, basically saying that they're going to solve the problems of the previous mine, and then the other sellable point from the company point of view is the job creation. They're saying that it's going to bring about between 300 and 400 new jobs to the area. We don't think they're going to bring as many, but even if they do, that's not good enough, because at the moment the area basically lives because of we have a lot of farms, we have the hospitality industry, the service industry, and we have a few dairy businesses as well, dairy industry, and all that is going to suffer. In all those industries, jobs are going to be lost, and those jobs are stable jobs that are here for the long term. The other jobs that the mine is going to bring, they're only for 15 years. When the mine goes, the jobs go. So we don't want them.
Well, this is the neighbors arriving, making noises, as you can see. And well, today there's a huge demonstration with tractors. Okay, Veronica, it's very difficult in Galicia to mobilize people, but...
Well, it's extremely hard to do that, especially here. It's much easier if you go to the coast here in Galicia, but in the rural areas, in inland areas, it's much harder. People like my mother, she's 81 years old. She's never been to a demonstration before. You must remember that these are people who lived during the dictatorship as well, so the political landscape was very different a few years ago. So they're not used to go to demonstrations, to mobilize, to shout, to say what they think. But this is very big, and even people like my mom are going to come today and say that we don't want the mine. So people from the coast are helping us as well, because all these rivers that are polluted, they flow into the River Uja, and the River Uja is the one that flows into the Arosa estuary, the Ria de Arosa, which is the biggest and most productive ria in Galicia, and is one of the areas in the whole of Europe where a lot of the seafood and really good quality seafood is produced as well. So there is a real danger that the pollution from here ends up in the Ria da Rosa, in the Arosa estuary. So they're helping us as well. So it's not only us, it's the people from the coast, because these will affect all of us. So it's not just our problem, it's everyone's problem.
Everyone's problem, indeed. You're collecting also some signatures. You're
Yeah.
preparing a lot of activities.
Yeah.
But today is the huge demonstration. It's the first demonstration in the area, and we are here to say, Mina non. We don't want the huge Mina because we want Galicia to be
Green.
green.